Hi, everybody. My name is Alan Higgins. I'm Health Equity Network Lead.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alison Biedron, and I'm the Health Equity Network Coordinator.
And we're making this walkthrough video to tell you about some of the features that are on the network platform, in the hope that then you'll be feeling very confident to use them, join groups, make posts, and comment on other people's posts as well, and get into the interaction that we want through the network. Over to you, Alison.
We're going to begin with the tabs at the top. You'll see on your screen that they are live feed, overview, people, events, forums, groups, recent IHE publications, and the projects. And because I'm an administrator, I have this other admin panel button. So we're going to begin with the overview, which is here. This is the page on your screen. So here is kind of the steps that we expect people to take in the very beginning of setting up their profile on the platform. So here you can edit your profile, you can introduce yourself in the live feed, and you can explore your interests and start a conversation. Also beneath this is our downloadable user guide. So if you'd like a document that can walk you through some of the processes for setting up your profile, you can click this button here below and you'll download a document that will walk you through these steps. Also on this tab, you can find a sub-tab called Team, Executive, and Advisory Board. When you click on this tab, it'll show you who Alan and myself are, and then also below you'll find our advisory board. So this is composed of a number of really big names across the health equity field, and you can read about them and their involvement in health equity efforts across the UK. Next, we're going to go over to the live feed. There's a number of different functions here that you can use. We'll start by asking Alan what he thinks you should do with the live feed.
So the live feed is what you will come across when you go onto the platform. And that's the place where people can register what they're thinking about around health equity, what they're getting involved in, what they want to get other people's opinions about as well. And it's a fairly immediate way of getting your thoughts out there. Also on the live feed, you'll see a list of the people who have joined the network in the last couple of hours or couple of days. So it's a quick way of getting access to who's joining and also what's foremost on people's minds.
So first we're going to walk through how to create a post in the live feed. So you'll see this text box at the top. You just click here and then you can write your ideas, write what you're thinking about. Below you'll see the ability to add images, videos, documents or attachments, links or hyperlinks, and to tag other people. So let's say that I wanted to make a post and I wanted to tag Alan. I would say, hey everyone, this is my post. And then I wanted Alan specifically to know about it. Type his name after the @ symbol, and he'll get a notification that I've tagged him in this post in the live feed. The other way that you can notify people that you are making a post in the live feed is this notify people button down below. So when you click this button, it brings up this window. And the fastest way to notify everyone on the network that you're making a post in the live feed is to click this button here, select all. So when you click that, everyone who's been selected will get an email notification if they've turned those on that you've made a post. The other way that you can tag people in your posts is by this column on the left. So let's say that you want to notify everyone who works in the community and voluntary sector. When you select this tag, everyone who has tagged themselves in their user profile as being part of the community and voluntary sector will get a notification. Then you click post, and then your post will be sent to everyone on the network. Another important feature in the live feed is this events tag. So down here underneath this text box is where you post events. So here you can create your event for whatever thing you have coming up. This can be an online event or an in-person event, a webinar, or some type of community forum. So you'll add the details of your event, and then you can again use this notify people button down here to let everybody know that you've made an event that they can participate in. So something important to note about this feature is that when you go to our events tab here at the top, and you're looking at the list of events that's available, for example, this webinar on the power of community consultation and togetherness, and you click this attendance button here, this drop-down list of yes, no, maybe so. that doesn't actually register you for the event. So this is important to note, especially for virtual events, because they have included down here the link to register. And that is an actual registration link where it'll take you to an external page, you'll put in your details, and then you'll likely get an email with the link and the details of the event on the day. This attendance tool here just lets other people on the network know that this is something that you are interested in and that you're going to, but it doesn't actually register you for the event itself, especially virtual ones. So it's important that you make sure to look out for these links at the bottom of the event pages, and then you'll be formally registered for the events.
So moving on to the next tab across the top, we've got forums. And in this space, what we wanted to make available for people is an opportunity to make a more lengthy post about either something you're working on or something that you want to bring to people's attention. And the invitation here is to perhaps be a bit more provocative. Set something out, you can make also links to videos, to other reports, and ask some questions at the end that you would like views from other network members. There's one there: widespread racism in the UK's health and social care sector significantly threatens public health, which Sadiq Bandro posted months ago. And that's very good post, provocative, helpful in linking in with other information as well, and also inviting members to send back comments. So that's the forum post. Alison will quickly show you how to work it.
Here at the top, you'll click New Discussion. You'll put in your subject, a cover photo, and then your text will go down here in the Include Description. So again, at the bottom, you'll have the opportunity to include photos, videos, documents, and hyperlinks. And again, you can use this Notify People button to let everyone in the network know that you've made a post in the forums.
Next tab is about groups. And in this part of the platform, what we have created is an opportunity for you to join up in 3 different parts of the groups subsection, which enables you to register what you're particularly interested in, or part of the country that you're in, or even the organizational sector that you're working in. So the first one you can see there, Health Equity Interest Group. And the first ones that come up there will be the Marmot 8, the 8 themes that feature in the Marmot City Regional Town reports that have been coming out in the last 12 months or so. You can join those groups. You can then talk about, the first one there is Give Every Child the Best Start in Life. So if you want to talk to other people who are working in that area, you can do so. You can see the other ones there. There's Alison just gone into that. And that's a way of focusing down the kind of comments that you'll want to be picking up, or if you were looking for help on that particular area of work. So there's the Health Equity Interest Groups, as well as the Marmot 8. We've also made it possible for people to suggest interest areas, and you'll also see how those work too if you go into that site. The second overall category is the organisational sector. So we've broken that up into local government, NHS Foundation Trust, social enterprises, community voluntary sector, and so on. And that's, again, if you want to find people who are working in the same sector as you. If you're in the NHS, you want to talk to other people working in the NHS, that's the way that you would do it there. And you could post stuff just like you did in the live feed, and again, ask for other people's views on it. And then the third main category is countries and regions, UK countries and regions, where we have it split down: Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, East Midlands, and the regions of England. So again, same principle, you go in there if you want to talk to people, particularly in Northern Ireland, or in the northwest of England, or the southwest, or wherever it happens to be. You can post in there. Other people who are from those areas will probably have signed up to be in that group too.
We also have the availability of private groups, which you'll see here at the bottom. So at the moment, we've got 5 private groups, and these are all administrated by members of the Health Equity Network who have reached out to us in order to create a more focused group for people that they may have already known outside of the network. So sometimes these are email lists or email chains that have been existing for years, but this is giving them a place, a platform to post all of the things that they want to post with a more centralized focus. So for example, we're going to look at this Health Justice Partnerships group. and I'll walk you through some of the functions that are available. So our lovely friend Sarah, she's the administrator for this group. And at the moment, if you go at these tabs across the top, it looks very similar to the tabs that we have available in the wider platform on the Health Equity Network. So we have live feed, members, events, media center, projects, and forums. So the key thing about the groups that's important is this media center function. So here are two of the different documents that someone in this Health Justice Partnerships group have uploaded. So you can see here that they've included this document for everyone in the group to see. And this media center function is newly launched amongst the groups, and it gives the ability of people to post PowerPoint presentations, PDFs like this, or other types of documents that maybe you want to share more widely amongst your membership. You can also have private events here. So they don't have any coming up, but they have the ability to do so, and just to focus those events on this specific group. So it works the same, that you can post live feed, you can post forums, same way, but it's just for that smaller audience with a more focused purpose. If you're interested in becoming a private group administrator, reach out to Alan or myself, and we can set up a meeting to try to set something up.
In this tab titled Webinar Recordings and IHE Publications, you will be able to find the recordings of the webinars that we have been doing over the last few months, once a month, and also some comments about the webinars as well, all in different themes. You'll also find links through to the publications from the Institute of Health Equity on many aspects of health equity.
The last tab we have available on the Health Equity Network platform is this projects tab. So this is a lesser known aspect of our platform where you can publish your projects that are longer term, and you can specify kind of what type of work you're looking for and how you might ask others to collaborate with you. So for example, we're going to first look at this social prescribing unit at the University of Central Lancashire.
So you can see here that the people from the social prescribing unit at UCLan have posted a description of the project, but importantly, they've also filled in detail under the How to Help Us heading, which is where they will specify, and you could specify what kind of help you're looking for from other members of the network.
So if you're looking to publish your projects, you're going to go up to the top and click this button titled Publish Your Projects and fill out the details here, specifically, as Alan mentioned, focusing on this box titled How Can People Help You Grow? And make sure to include any links or media to your project so that people know how to find you. Also maybe tag yourself as your profile on the platform so that people can send you a direct message. And then hopefully you'll get an influx of collaborators.
So we hope that this video has been helpful to enable you to make use of the full potential of the network. It's inevitable that we will have not covered everything, so please get in touch with us if there's something that you would still like some advice about in order to use the network. We have had feedback from people that said when they put information about their work and their profile up, that they do get responses. They get questions, they get contributions from other people as well. So we would encourage everybody to at least do that bit, but actually go further, make the most of this network, help us to grow it further by posting stuff that you're working on, responding to what other people are doing as well, and getting that whole interaction going.
Like Alan said, we hope this was helpful, and if you'd like to get in contact with us, you can use the Overview tab, which gives you both of our contact details.